So the problem that I'm going to discuss is energy drink consumption among high school students and university students. Currently, there have been no safe levels of consumption that have been established for this age group. So I'm going to come up with a campaign called Get Energy Without the Can. The purpose is to spread awareness to the priority population, ASD high school students and university students. The content of the program will share all the latest information and facts about energy drinks and their associated health effects, and also alternative ways that youth can deal with stress and staying awake and energized without the can. The model that I'm going to use is the health belief model, and these are all the different constructs. I'm going to go into detail for each one on the following slides. So perceived susceptibility is the subjective belief that a person may acquire a disease or enter a harmful state as a result of a particular behavior. So we're going to discuss the negative consequences and personalize the risks for participants in this construct. So in a survey of university students reported in the Canadian Medical Journal, those that reported mixing energy drinks and alcohol were 3 times more likely to be highly intoxicated and 4 times more likely to drive drunk than those who did not. They also were more likely to experience blackouts and skip class due to hangovers and meet the criteria for alcohol dependence. Severity is the belief in the extent of harm that can result from the particular behavior. So we're emphasizing the seriousness of the negative consequences that I mentioned before. So Germany has tracked energy drink related incidents since 2002. They have reported outcomes such as liver damage, insomnia, kidney failure, hypertension, heart failure, and respiratory disorders. Also in 2007, out of 5,500 U.S. caffeine overdoses, 46% were under 19 years old. Looking at perceived benefits, this is the belief in the advantages of not engaging in the particular behavior. So cutting down on energy drink consumption will help students save money, decrease their risk for diabetes and obesity, and also becoming caffeine and alcohol dependent. There is also a decrease in injuries related to the risk-taking behavior that usually increases with consumption, and student attendance and academic performance has been shown to improve because they're able to focus more. Perceived barriers are the belief concerning actual and imagined cost of performing the suggested behavior. So some of these barriers include teens are tending to overextend themselves with more work, school, sports, and other activities. The stress of participating in so many activities might increase their risk of consumption in order to make up for sleep deprivation and need for energy. So we can provide incentives for them to participate in this kind of program. One incentive was coming up with individual contests for students to post on social media, showing themselves participating in one of the energizing or de-stressing activities that they learned at a workshop. This leads to cues to action, which is the precipitating force that makes a person feel the need to take action. The best way students can do this is implementing a reminder system. This could be through school announcements or even a smartphone app called Inflow. It checks in with you multiple times a day to get a mood update. And also a 30-day reduce your consumption challenge is another option. So the last construct is self-efficacy, and this is the confidence in one's ability to acquire a new behavior. And Ohio State University did a study on reducing the sugar-sweetened drink use at 2 high schools. It was a pilot study, and they found by doing a 30-day challenge encouraging students to do this, their overall consumption substantially decreased, and the percentage of high school students who shunned sugary drinks altogether increased by 2/3. Students did this by establishing teen advisory councils and designing marketing campaigns and sharing a fact per day about sugar-sweetened drinks over the morning announcements. An unexpected result was water consumption among participants increased significantly even without the promotion of water as a substitute. At baseline, nearly half the students, 41%, reported buying sugary drinks from school-based sources such as vending machines and cafeteria and school stores. So I thought this study suggests that peer-based intervention led by teens and geared towards teens could effectively help reduce intake of sugary drinks and energy drinks among high school-aged youth. With a positive peer pressure atmosphere, teens will be more motivated and likely to change their behavior. These are my references. Thank you for watching.